better individuals, but for some reason, it feels like Falcons is a little bit off right now, and Paris are playing just good enough in order to get it over the finish line. It's, honestly speaking, highly surprising the way the game has unfolded so far.
I feel like a lot of that comes down to James. I mean, James just kind of leading these guys through the dark. It doesn't, I feel like so many of the guys on Paravision can almost play with so little care about what it is that they're committing to because they just fully entrust themselves to whatever the overall James plan is.
I think we were talking about it yesterday. Once you believe in the Colt has power, and the Colt was working very nicely in that first half.
It was just a B-round simulator almost, or at least B-pressure. You saw Kixon, you saw Nucleons as well. Both of them had a very, very strugglesome first half on that CT bomb side. I feel like this game, and especially in Dust 2, this is the best example we have that Kyusuke is a very important player for Falcons. He would not have been, dare I say, you know, he would have not been dealt with this easily, and it was just over and over and over again. They couldn't shut it down over the B-bomb side.
James just bullied B. I mean, I feel like a lot of IGLs, you get them in interviews and you ask them, oh, are you going to target X player on any team? And the answer is generally no. James, though, just had Nucleons in the hurt locker in this one. I mean, the one of the few times that he goes A in the whole series is the time they actually rotated Nucleons to the A bomb site. So I feel like it's just like this guy could not escape the pain which James brought in this one. And I feel like, again, just kind of harping on the point that just, it's seriously, like, targeted game plans about over bad players is something that I feel like a lot of IGLs just think is beneath them. Like, they think it's not, like, the manliest way to carry out a T-side in terms of calling. James doesn't care. Like, James has never cared what anybody has thought about him, whether that's the saving, whether that's the baiting, whether that's holding on to ops for every single round, even if you get no shots off with the weapon. And he's doing that here. He's calling a whole T-side that just says, we know Nucleons and Kicksan are your worst two players. And he's just going ham. He's just going in on him.
You know that if James gets a chance to sink in the blade, he's going to just keep twisting that knife. And it helps when the blade is sharp as well, right? And we saw that for him here in Paravision, in particular Zwei. We set it up nicely in the pregame. You gentlemen knew what was going to happen, and Zwei delivered.
We've been calling for his name. We've been calling for the impact that he showed us in the online portion of this tournament, where he was firing on all cylinders, where he was, especially on the T sides, super, super impactful. It's been a little bit lukewarm so far for Zwei on the stage, but this is the first time he's fully showing up. This is the first time we have a bit of a carry performance coming in from Zwei. Super, super efficient. Strong T-side. Strong in the retakes as well on the CT bomb side. Because I will say the game got close here in Dust 2 in the second half. And this B retake that we're going to look at later as well, you see it right here from his point of view. This was such a crucial moment. So he found impact left, right, and center. And not only in specific moments on the game, but pretty much from start to finish.
Now, we've diagnosed the problem that they're dealing with, but now we need to diagnose the psychology of Falcons. And while we can't get inside their brains, we can get inside their team speak.
I'm playing sides too.
Cat side, the Malika.
I'm gonna flash doors, guys.
I'm gonna dodge first.
Ilya will have window for you guys, okay?
Holding window, guys.
The Molly car.
Trying to do rainbow.
Two windows.
Flashing.
Immediate.
Side.
Side, two guys side.
Almost side.
Sight.
My bad, man. Fuck me.
Look, it might all have been sunshine and rainbows and hunky-dory to this point, but a best-of-5 grand final down a map already with pressure coming your way from James. That is a whole different ball game, and I think we can see that Nucleons is realizing the ramifications.
Yeah, I think so too. Obviously, he did such a great job against Vitality in the semifinal, gave us hope that he could definitely be a player that wouldn't be a liability. I think this is the first time in the tournament where we see the direct consequence of having a rookie on the stage in a big moment, in a big grand final. He was being bullied a little bit right here, and the pressure seemingly, as you could hear as well, got to him. I also do want to point it out, you know, Dust 2 specifically, one of the things that works so well for Falcons, normally when Kyusuke is playing, is the double op setup can be brought out as well. And there's no double opping with Nucleons on the lineup standing in. So as much as we have said, you know, maybe it doesn't mean too big of a change, I think on Dust 2 specifically, that was the first time in this tournament where I'm like, I miss Kyusuke a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like everybody on Falcons needs that extra little boost. I mean, I feel like even though what we saw in the earlier maps, especially against Vitality, where Nico and Monacy can just take over, that was just a single series. I mean, you stretch it out to a Paravision team that has a very targeted game plan. And even though Falcons tried to lightly adapt to it, I feel like, I mean, I'm not going to throw Nucleons completely under the bus, but it's just that it was pretty obvious that James wanted to do that. He wanted to be the bus that ran him over.
And I mean, when you've got your teammate thrown under the bus, maybe you need to try and drag them out. Some of the superstars that we're looking to bail them out of that were just a little bit missing.
Yeah, I think it's only fair that we point out Modesty as well, to be completely honest, because we will be the first to cherish him when he's doing well. We'll be the first to point out that he's a fantastic Counter-Strike player when everything is working. So far in this grand final, he's been nowhere to be found. I think Mirage, the numbers doesn't do justify. He was trying a lot to be the difference maker, involved in a lot of opening duels. On Dust 2, normally his playground. Normally he's flying all over the place and finding impact left, right, and center. It hasn't been Monasty's best grand final, and that is very telling for Falcons right now, and a big part of the reason as why they're struggling 0-2.
Some serious struggles there. They will have more opportunities, but now it requires the reverse sweep. To sweep us into map number 3, we got James Banks with some of the fans.
All right, Counter-Strike is truly global when it comes to the Blast Bounty here in Malta right now. We got Ireland, we got a natural Maltese person, and then we got an American alongside as well. Tell me, who are you rooting for today between Falcons and Paravision?
It's got to be Paravision. They're winning it. They're taking it all.
Why? Why do you believe it so confidently?
They've had an underdog run to this spot.
Yep.
No one believed in them 3 matches ago. Now they're here. They're at the final. They got to end it. They're going to go.
I'm going to look for you cheering in the crowd as well. All right, you, who do you think? Falcons, Paravision?
Paravision. I'm rooting for the underdog.
Okay. We love an underdog story?
Right. I mean, I can't help but agree with my friends, so I'm going to go Paravision too.
All right, I'm going to look for you guys cheering in the crowd as well. Have you had a good time here?
Yeah.
And you had a Vitality signing as well. Let's show this to the camera, that's it. So we've got the Vitality signatures up there as well. And your phone as well from Flamesy. Who is your favorite Vitality player?
Well, I guess Flamesy, yeah. Yeah.
Flamesy signed his phone, that makes him the favorite. Flamesy is very smart and tactical with all this. We'll keep running around the venue and see what's happening, but either way, we're in for a great grand final. I've found some Falcons fans. They're all from China, but they all live here at the same time. Ethan, first of all, turn around for me quickly. Turn around. So he is representing. How confident are you that Falcons will win today over Paravision?
Like 70%.
70%?
Yes.
There's a little bit of worrying there.
Yes.
Because of James and Paravision's skills, craziness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also like Nico's fans, because usually in some big events he will have not very good performance.
Yeah. Who is it that you like the most on Falcons?
Definitely Nico. Yeah. Ever since I've been started playing Counter-Strike, I've been following him.
What about you? Why are you cheering for Falcons?
Because I really like Nico.
Nico as well?
Yeah, Nico is my god.
Okay, Nico's your god. Okay,
Yeah.
There we go. It's a lot of Nico love. What about you, lovely ladies? Is it Nico as well, or is there someone else on Falcons you like?
At first, it was because Modesty.
Let's go. Baby, go.
Yeah, and now, I mean, the Falcons matches are quite interesting. Like sometimes they, I'm sorry to say that, but sometimes they suddenly choke, and they might come back at some moment, and sometimes they don't. But yeah, some people just hate watching them, but anyway, I love watching them.
You understand it all. Who is your favorite player on Falcons, and do you think they're winning today?
I think they're winning. My favorite is Monacy and Nico, of course. And I think because they're playing some unexpected rounds, if they're equal, you can still waiting and believing because they could win. So, fully believe.
You guys can be analysts at the same time. All right, let's do one thing, guys. 3, 2, 1, and we'll say, let's go Falcons. 3, 2, 1, let's go Falcons!
They're going to need all of that good energy because the fans themselves know there's a little bit of a choking problem sometimes with these Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that before. That's been something we've been talking about. The pressure gets to them. In this case, I feel like when I saw those two, to be completely honest, I'm not sure if that's pressure. If anything, I think that's the lack of having the coach behind them. It's the lack of having Kyusuke on the lineup. It's maybe also telling us that there is limitations as to how much we can expect from Falcons in a best of 5 with a stand-in, limited practice, you name it. Whereas for Paravision, they just continue to deliver and over-exceed the expectations.
And if you want to let us know what you think, you can scan the QR code that was on your screen and let us know your results. Results for Falcons, not so good in this one so far, Maui.
Obviously, throughout the series, it isn't looking all too great, but hopefully they can turn things around here on Inferno. I'd say that the recent result they had versus Vitality would give you a lot of hope. However, on the flip side, I mean, Paravision taking down Furia, that's not too snabby. I mean, that's a result where it makes you recognize that this game is completely up for the fact we might get a Paravision sweep. Like, it is completely within the realm of possibility that Paravision keeps up what they've been showing so far, and Falcons just just continue to capitulate under this pressure.
If you are the Falcons right now, knowing how much your stand-in was bullied on that first map, do you try and play a little bit of the shell game, maybe hide his location, move him around?
I think we've seen on Inferno it's easier for Nucleons to be a player that can hold up to his own. I don't think he's going to be as exposed as on a map like Dust 2. So he did fine against Vitality. I think he'll do fine here as well. I dive into it. Again, it has to come from some of the individuals, you know. And I want to point out Monacy. We spoke about him having a very lackluster final so far. When it comes to Inferno, he's going to be pivotal on that CT side. He's involved in 28% in the last 3 months. 28% of the opening attempts from the side of Falcons comes from Monacy. His success rate is 90%. 9 out of 10 times he's actually going for an opening duel on the CT side of Inferno, he's winning it. So if there's anyone from Falcons that can change the tide of the game and make sure they have a strong defense, it's the guy on your screen right now.
I'd say the only thing that's scary is, does that scale even higher? Because I feel like he needs to go for more of them. I think if he doesn't go for more of them and you let Nucleons and a Kixan who feel like they let the team down continue to be the first aggressors on the defense, or really the action comes to them, I feel like you're in for a world of hurt. So I want Monacy to just go out there and try to find it, because versus Paravision there, I'd say he did rotate down a little bit more in the latter portions of that first half, but I would like to see him get active from the very first gun round. Just try to be as unpredictable as possible, because it's clear that James is coming into these series trying to target weak bomb sites. He did it versus Strawless when he was picking on Hooksy. He did it versus Spirit when he was avoiding Donk, and he just did it again trying to pick on Kixan and Nucleon. So if you're Monacy, you need to be the X factor in every single round, which is so much burden put on this guy's shoulders.
We'll see if he can do it. I want to ask you two, I mean, it's a tough situation pulling off a reverse sweep in a best of 5. Do we think they can do it? If we had to give it a percentage confidence rating, how are we feeling about the Falcons in this moment in time?
To come all the way back.
All the way back.
25%.
And for Inferno?
On Inferno, 50-50. It's a coin flip for me on this one.
Yeah, I agree with that. 50-50 for me on Inferno. I'd give them 20% of coming back. I think doing a reverse sweep in itself is incredible tough. Doing it against a well-playing Paravision doesn't make it easier. Doing it with a stand-in, nah, it's not going to happen.
I got to be honest, gentlemen, I think those are incredibly generous odds that you've given them, all considering the context. If it's going to be Paravision to take it through, we've seen a lot of different players shine. Who are your eyes on in this one?
All of them. All of them. I don't see a weakness within the lineup. I don't see a weak player as well. I think the CT side defense is obviously going to be very important. I think Sway has been slotting in very well over towards Pit, has been doing a good job at shutting it down. So if anyone, yeah, sure, Sway, but it comes down to all of them. Again, I want to see if there is a weakness. And if Falcons can locate a weakness, then try to take a page out of the James book and, you know, try to exploit it.
I mean, I even just tried racking my mind for who really stood out in the Furia game. But the thing I keep thinking about is how oftentimes the radar actually just showed that James and the entire team knew what Fury was doing. They all moved into position to stack so many bomb sites. I want to say in over half of the hits from Furia, it really felt like they were jumping into a stacked bomb site. So that's not really down to a single individual multi-fragging, because I remember moments from Jello, Nota, James getting multi-kills when those bomb sites were contested, but it was more so the fact that there was the sheer numbers that always made it so every time Furia thought they were clean, that they got the 2 kills they needed, well, then there's a third guy or a fourth guy in the bomb site who gets 2 more kills in return.
Well, we're sifting for silver linings here for the Falcons.
I got one for you. I got one for you. I feel like Kixan and Nucleons were targeted on Dust 2. Kixan's best map by far is Inferno. That's where he does his best work. I think on Banana, especially on the CT side, he's doing a very good job at defending himself and keeping up to himself. So sure, if James' plan is to exploit Nucleons and Kixan, at the very least, Kixan is on his home ground, his best map out of all of them. I think that's where he does his best work. So maybe that tactic is not going to work out here in Inferno. That's a silver lining for you.
We found a silver lining. There's another one as well. We might be claiming the silver on stage in just a moment. One map is all that stands between Paravision and starting 2026 with the Blast Bounty Trophy. One more time, at least. Take it away, Hugo and Launders.
We are here, third map of a grand final, and Launders, I ask you, is it James time?
Is it James time? I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be. He's been in a 2-0 position and then got swept before. But I feel like there's nothing that will make sure that never happens again like that stat. I think, and when it happened, obviously it was taken from him. And Falcons, if they're going to win this game, they're going to need to take it from Paravision. Right now, Paravision have everything going for them. They have maps to play with. They have even a good win on Inferno, which is not a good map for them at this event. They have a situation where they know they have the most confidence. They have a situation where they still haven't even seen their own ceiling, and they're beating teams like Falcons are not even the strongest team in this run for them and to take them down. So as far as they're concerned, this is even Inferno's possible. And maybe if Falcons won one of the first 2 maps, they wouldn't feel that way. They might think, oh, we'd have to just walk this one off, take it to a 4th. But it's possible they end it right here and now.
Well, Inferno are 3rd, and one of Falcon's favorites at least. It's a map that's improved a lot for this team in the last 6 months. Seeing them take down some of the best in the world, like Vitality and Furia. But Paravision have done the same, at least on the latter. Gonna have to play their best Inferno yet if they want to take this one today. You'll notice 4-man mid-hold and Nico alone at B. He is the arch rotation player, so trusting in himself to hold this bomb site.
They picked up both pistols in the last map, didn't they?
They picked up one and then they lost the second, but they won the 4th.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, looks like a good game plan here for the attackers. Nico's looking for the shot.
Frank is quick here. Don't... Careful.
They're slowing it down, though.
How did he get out? Belchnok, not a point of damage on the jump away.
No way.
Trying to do a little bit more, and he escapes again. The second time is the charm. Door locked on Falcons. Goodbye.
Oh.
Nico has got to survive, or at least take players with him. They come charging into the church. That smoke is still a problem. Falcons flood through. Clock being played. Bomb delayed. Defuse denied as Paravision push through and finish this pistol with ease.
That is
flooding.
Ridiculous. That is a million ways to die right there.
Yes.
They picked allowing someone to leave Banana in that spot. That looked impossible. That was definitely a fight to the death. I don't even know why it was on Belchnok's mind that he could have tried to leave.
Twice.
And he still did. And then the triple push here into Con, and then they're fighting from CT and the site towards Banana. It couldn't have been orchestrated more beautifully for Paravision.
It's just that day where everything is going right.
Yeah.
And for Falcons, everything wrong. Force by, nades, smokes, hope. It's one thing to win it in 3-0, but it's another thing to do it on Inferno. A weaker map for Paravision, as you said. Dust 2 has been their bread and butter. Ancient as well, but here on Inferno...
Go Arch. It's possible for Monacy. Ah.
Well...
Noda.
He is taking names today. He's having an incredible final.
Yeah.
Is Nota.
Oh, it's going to be a great memory for him. Absolutely. In a situation where Paravision are here to make fans, but there's still 2 guys left over. Paravision are just like, let's go path of least resistance here.
I do love it. When Jay makes a call, no one second guesses, no one doubts, no one offers another idea.
That is big. I mean, okay. And now?
Back to A. That's too far. That's too far. You're not allowed.
It's a Harold and Kumar moment, eh? They left the keys.
The bomb is going A.
Yeah, okay. And that's why they're not Harold and Kumar at all. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. And how can you not believe in everything he tells you when it hits like this? Free bomb plant, kicks in, lost to spawn.
That's comedy. Not even a chance to, like, get an extra kill here.
They just walk away.
They got to take a shower after this match. This is sweaty. Gotta love that. So what do you think about the Zwei pickup? Because I think like Pimp said, it was very brave GMing. I think it was like bold move to make. And, you know, AW is like...
He was clutch.
Yeah, he was clutch. I thought as an anchor, it kind of made perfect sense. But Zwei's on the market, you know, and Zwei's now got experience with Spirit, and
I think it's made their T side so much better, right? Like he's just being an extremity player, he's just been able to add so much more firepower to this team, and you know, the intangibles, the experience, whatever he's saying behind the scenes, right? Offering knowledge to these players alongside James, it's massive. Right? Dastan talked about it in the interview. He was when Nero asked him, like, were you you know, when you saw Zwei was available, were you excited about that prospect? Dassin said, yes. Like, we really wanted this guy. We're so glad he joined us. And of course, the Budapest run probably had a huge influence on that.
Yeah.
So the fact that you've added firepower, I don't think you could have predicted him to look this good. When you watch 6 months of him just hitting his head against the wall on Spirit.
Then he like ended with 2 good series in a row, but they still got eliminated. You know, he got us back-to-back ace days as an anchor. That was nice. Or back-to-back maps, I think.
Didn't even get another season like Magic's.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a shock how quick it's come through. And how fast Paravision have risen. 2 top teams taken down, a 3rd wounded here on Inferno.
Molly's to get him back. Nucleons by the skin of his teeth is out of there. 5 health.
Nico AK, but no Kevlar. Pick his position wisely.
And one thing we'll see for sure for Paravision, they will not turn down car control. They get this, it's going to be a B hit. I think Falcons are feeling that right now.
You
Good
have
block.
4
Yeah,
health and you're blocking
spare that.
the smoke.
Yeah, okay.
What could go
That was
wrong?
like a magic sacrifice right there.
Eye for an eye. But who's blind?
But they heard him block it, so they just spam him up there. Ooh.
Reboost, Nico, back turn. No Kevlar, careful. 1 shot renders you useless. 2v4 here for Paravision. A bit of time on this clock to get busy.
Yeah, they're feeling the pressure to get the bomb planted while that smoke's still up.
Yeah, but now what? On the fade, where do you go?
James going forward is crazy.
Yeah, but he's looking for one more on the banana. He's going to tuck in. He can play this smoke and be hidden from the banana player.
Yeah, it's actually just another genius maneuver.
High value. All together. Zelo cuts the head off. Tessa's tagged up. Jane waiting to strike. They don't even know, and they don't need to, because Zelo is the one in this round. 1v1 against Monacy, and Zelo plays behind the site, wasting time. Oh, clutch! 4 kills from the back of B, and the 1v1 to boot.
What a monster.
Anyone can do it on this team.
You want to put your best player at quad. That's why. And he plays all those angles perfectly. Nico was in the back there looking for a swing so that he could peek out afterwards, but Zello, he was in and out. Got his kill, left. Oh, man, and the boost up from Nico. The tactics to make this close were there. But he made quick work of everybody.
Yeah, just even out-dancing Monacy there.
Yeah, seriously.
It's not easy. Orb is out at least, but just a clean or a fantastic start to this game for Paravision again. They have been leading both halves in those previous maps, 8-4.
And this is a step up for them because they were starting slow in their other matches and then coming back.
Yeah. When Falcons do come back, like on Dust, Paravision stayed resilient. Monacy just blindsided.
Oh, man, Monacy not having a great series. Maui just called, you know, on the desk that he's going to have so much impact. You know, that pimp stat of how much success he's had on opening attempts, and going for them is a great first step.
And this is Monacy's worst map in general, Inferno, so it's not a good time to be having a poor series when this is your fate on the line. I also think we saw the abuse of the B bomb site last map. Maui also talked about that on Dust 2. It's Kixon and it's the new boy Nucleons. It's the same situation here on B Inferno. A very easy site to exec if you get that banana control, and it's Nucleons and Kixon. Again, Nico's going to feel a lot of pressure to help out on this side of the map. What's that leave? Tessa's alone in a 1v5 in this site. Tessa's trying to provide a key to victory.
And they're coming at him slowly, but he's running out of ammo.
Everything falls in place. Even the flash is blinding both teams, but Noto is quick. Recovers in time. And again, Falcons in an unwinnable round. So many have been in this series.
And it almost feels like they're trying to take a page out of Paravision's book by just like hoping it's B, but Tessa's actually had quite a bit of time if rotations came in there to make that a little uglier. Does his best, you know, the shoulder spot, get some info, zone 1 player with a molly, get a kill, stay alive. I mean, that was probably 20 seconds of delay.
Yeah.
So this one's slipping from their grasp.
Just a clean round again for Paravision. Money building. Monacy's Orb. Elusive. Cannot be saved here by the Falcons.
It was a tight race back in 2024, Monacy, Zaiwu, and Donk. And I think where it was lost for Monacy actually was at the second major of the year. At Shanghai, just started to taper off quite a bit. Felt the bounce back was inevitable, that it was just going to be a month of bad CS. And it's not like he's fallen off incredibly, but when we talk about these players, right, the top 3 or 4 players in the world in CS2, you talk about them a little bit differently. You hold great scores under a microscope. You could have a 1.2, but that could be very poor for them. The consistency that players like Monacy have brought to this game mean that it's very obvious when you miss 1 or 2 shots on a rifle round and what kind of impact that can have for your team.
A bit more pace in this one. Paravision straight up B in the guts. In the corner is Nucleon's holding on, and that molly gives him a little bit of room to move. The nade not the same. Slam dunk.
And they're looking to trap Nico. They know he's up here. They know that he'll like to play it by himself. Oh, great nade.
Nico's nade still hitting, but his rifle may have to hit harder as Paravision tempted in to recommit to a B play.
And it's not like Nico's really had a great series either. Unfortunately, that's something another thing I didn't expect, right? I don't think anybody could have.
Especially after yesterday.
I know,
20 and
yesterday.
3.
It was like old times. Good old times. It was a nostalgic map from Nico.
And he run it back. You're in front of the smoke. Jame with a perfect peek. What are you meant to do?
It's like he was standing there like, do you want to peek or should I peek? Because I know you're waiting.
I'll ask you this, right? After 2 maps of play, who do you think is the highest rated player for Falcons?
For Falcons, the highest rated player?
Coming into this map.
Just don't say Nucleons.
No.
Okay, it's Kixen. Oh, really?
Tesses.
What?
Name one Tesses moment.
I actually, okay, in history, I could definitely
No,
name
in this
you.
game.
He had this great spray transfer. It was on Mirage.
Mirage.
It was the 4K spray transfer like Dupree, okay? You had to be there. Back in the day on Heroic. Love that moment from TessS. Next question.
Okay. Well, Paravision 5-0, and it really just has been a strugglesome series for the Falcons. Favorites coming in, and every reason to expect even just more, given how great they played yesterday. Taking down Team Vitality. Nico with one of the best halves we've seen from him in a year.
20 and 3.
Yeah, 20 and 3 on a
20
half.
and 3. No fluff. Pure impact.
Crazy.
He had like 10 round swing or whatever. It was like... And I mean, that's, you know, he went to bed thinking like, this is my week, you know, like this is, and you know, I went to bed thinking this is Nico's week as well. Like, I mean, it felt, you know, I was feeling the Dallas. But
What do you make of the struggles of getting it over the line, right? It's Rivals to Furia, Pro League to Vitality, Chengdu to Furia, Fisher to Furia, EWC to Aurora. They've had trouble finishing.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's almost like painful to talk about. I think of all the things we criticize players and teams for in history, the worst thing is the mental side when it's you have to mention the idea of choking, especially when there's so much on the line in these big moments. But ever since Nico's been on that Jumbotron at Boston, it's been a story for him. And it doesn't get easier. In fact, it's the final hurdle, and probably it was the biggest one to begin with. And the hardest part is that the more scar tissue you build up, it feels like the more likely it is to happen again.
More evidence of that fact.
But it's the thing I you know, I least enjoy having to bring up for why a performance wasn't good.
Okay, going out on their own terms here. Kixen 1-for-1 down Banana. Nucleons loses his life, but Nico's nade follows. 4v3, Falcons, strong position. Kixen not overcommitting. In the downtime, Nico's gonna rotate.
Okay, they'll try to reinforce A. Even though decisions haven't been made. I do feel like, though, yeah, like, let's see, retake grenades are over on the other side of the map. No, Kixan's got enough.
So scared. James is just going to pluck him here on this corner, but that smoke comes down.
Yeah, he was right about it, I think.
James was walking in, you know, no nades thrown in Banana, no reveal of the retake.
And there he's even posturing a little bit. And I think Falcons are reading this as some kind of fake posture. Nade comes in.
Nico's just
oh, they're just not going to believe it. They're trying to play like Paravision. Like they're going for the heavy leans without vision.
Flank for Nico. Not now, but later. First Paravision.
Best he can do, pick off and fall back.
Oh, caught. Nades out. They're very slow to scale on this utility. Moving in, it's given time to Nico to backstab. James not considering. Nice grab for Nico. You're not planting this bomb. You're fighting your way out, and Nico will not allow it. Bomb dropped. Zelo 1v3, and the time not to his betterment. They peek him with a flash. They peek him together. Everybody blind, but it's enough for Falcons.
Okay.
Good flank for Nico. The mid-re clear is everything.
Yeah, and I guess they had a man advantage going into that situation. As long as Kickstand doesn't die in that spot, they maintain con control. They have him fast flanking, then the map is still good. So
I just felt like Paravision took a little too long to scale up in that bomb site.
yeah,
So much time to take space. None of it used. James just holding for the re-peek on Coffins. He didn't get what he wanted. It's actually Paravision after one round loss to call the timeout.
yeah, just straight away. I think it's such a boon to Dastan to have the ability to get this far into T-side without having to chime in. And it looks like a lot of deliberation. We really see Noda getting into the mix often.
Falcons with enough surviving, some economy can get built up here if they can string some rounds.
The reason why Falcons should win Inferno is like their utility usage on Banana, Nico, and then obviously that stat with Monacy, at least on CT side, right? Even if it's not an overall good map for him, it's just because Oppers. Oh, man.
Wow.
It's Oppers on CT side. That's when you have the, best chance to took it away.
Every little detail.
They stole it away.
Oh, just.
And they don't even want it. That's the worst part.
Yeah, just flung. Banana take, okay, but do they just speed up elsewhere? They
oh my God, they're right.
Resources, and so they're just going to hit the gap, hit the timing. Nucleons has to flank.
They're going
he has to swing
this.
through this smoke. No other choice. The spray is just enough. Final bullet to drop the bomb. Back go Paravision, but in come Nico. Another push through a smoke.
And they can take this back if they want to, but Nico's not done.
Just throwing punches at Paravision until one of them lands, and Falcons look for back-to-back. Zelo, he found that pick on Monacy.
Man, that is so heads up from Nucleons. I want to believe this round is done. And we'll see what Zelo thinks about it. With the time left over, he's still a threat. And the bomb's inside a mill. They don't have vision on it, I don't think.
Hey, I know where the AWP is.
Yeah, true.
But there's just no money. You feel like the save is being demanded.
It's kind of wild because from the map we can see, he could just take this and go plant B. And I mean, if he somehow figured that out. No.
Oh.
Whoa.
God, no, surely not.
Okay.
Nico is on the line in time. 3 kills. Hearts are racing there.
Yeah, there was definitely an outside chance of that going wrong. Okay, all about Nucleons. He wins his second elongated spray duel to the top of mid. If he doesn't get this, the bomb doesn't fly forward. That bomb makes a connection with Arch. They don't get distracted. Nico comes out of Arch here. His teammates are already scared. None of that happens.
And I mean, Nico's in the position on this map to be more involved, right? CT side rotation, you're going to be between both sides as much as you can, trying to read the game. But I also like how involved he's getting. Boost up on CT on the eco, pushing through the B smoke, pushing through the library smoke. He is staying involved. It's looking more like the Nico we know and love. Not just sitting back as this final gets taken from Falcons.
Absolutely, tons of activity.
Just dodged.
No, not another shot. Not another shot miss.
Pistols just chew through B.
Oh, they have 3 players there. They have their op on the line. And somehow with just pistols, they run through this, pick up all the guns, all your utility.
Falcons, they feel like they have to try. They know it's pistols. Upgraded now, Notra on the line. He has had an unbelievable final. He is not going to stop now. Tessa's taken with him. Nico, what can you do, my friend?
Yeah, and this is a position you can't blame him for. Op is going to be peeking this. No, Noda takes him down. My goodness, man.
Decimated.
That's,
If you weren't tilted, how about now?
If Monacy gets this, and it looks hard, but it's not for him, let's be honest.
Yeah.
then maybe they stop all the momentum. You know, you get the first guy, you really can change the fight entirely, but it's dead totally run down.
Kixon who got both from back of CT. And yeah, Monacy, I mean, every day you would bet he would find those kills, or at least the first. Instead, Paravision win on Eco.
They went, why'd you say it like that?
Eco Launders. They had no guns.
Yeah, they had no guns, Dan. And they've done that. They do that. On low buys, they see the win. They know how to do it. They've proved it a number of times.
Palman set up here. Tesses needs to provide this kill, or Monacy will die with him. Belchenok, no hurry, but he's eyeing it up. Tesses mowing him down.
That's nice. A whole kit of utility there, gone.
So let's see how they do in the 4v5. Marley connects, and Nucleon's just gets dunked, but he will survive. Keeping that number at the top of your screen is everything to the Falcons. 5v4, freedom to rotate for Nico. Banana's gone quiet. With a long smoke here, Nico needs to pick his side. Does he want to play long or commit with his team?
You call for it, though. You just want him rotating. You want activity. He's waiting to phase the smoke. Monty's going to see this. There's the push.
They're not holding the smokes, and Nico delivers another double.
That's beautiful. Off of Monacy's information, the perfect call. Perfect timing on the push.
Really nice that Nico is just trusting his read of the game right now. He has been in the right position more often than not.
Yeah.
And his smoke pushes are coming up with kills. Kills that win rounds. Falcons find a third.
If Nico's going to be the guy to chime in and imbue this team with confidence, it won't be off the back of poor performances individually. He has to also, you know, be the guy who's so confident, moving around, taking many fights in one round. And now he's doing that.
Oh, after time. Oh, the dance of death.
You're playing with Kronos, though. I mean, that's a losing path. He just, what even that? Not even a bullet hit him.
No, he just lets time expire. You can't kill me. I don't want to die. Still a third found for the Falcons. Still a recoverable half.
It is.
Still a grand final where anything can happen.
Definitely. As Eamon said, that, you know, always believe. I mean, that's just the first thing. That has to be the no-brainer. It's like, why show up for the day if you don't have that at the minimum?
Do you think we see teams crumble and maybe mentally lose it more often than not? What would you say about that Spirit game the other day in Paravision on Ancients?
Yeah.
Just body language expert.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a Cam's reader. I know exactly what they're feeling. I think for sure, like, at least from Paravision, you could see that they were more consistent emotionally.
Yeah.
They're the ones who won the ecos. They're the ones who didn't fall apart. They're the ones who had to come back into each map and win it. You can almost read it from the round scores, right?
They are ice cold.
Yeah, they are ice cold. Absolutely. They look like they deserve a seat at the table. Essentially, is what it is. You know, a lot of the names, as Dastan said, no names on this team, right? And
guys
I think
from the street.
Guys from the street.
That's a quote.
From the streets of Mirage Face It games. And so I think by characterizing your own team as such, you are stripping away a lot of pressure immediately. And he said that he doesn't want to always be the underdog, but why wouldn't you use that to your advantage while you've got it?
Paravision don't feel that pressure. Reaching the Carmen line. Shifting up Banana in this round. Block at 45. James is still opening mid. He wants a re-aggression. He wants an information play from the Falcons, but Nico, again, is in the right place.
Yeah,
With Nico here, I still have faith.
James doesn't even arch smoke or anything. He's got no utility, and he maybe doesn't want to give that scope away.
20 seconds, make up your mind, because Bomb is still teetering in Banana, and with a double kill from Kixon, it should decide it. Do they really go for this, or do they just save what they've got? Nico surely will go through this, especially with a flash teed up by his captain, Nico, making a little bit of a move here. 10 seconds, Nico denies. He has pushed smokes in every single gun round in this game, and he has delivered them all to the Falcons.
And he's not paid for it once. That's just another perfect timing. Now, it's a moment where this is them taking way too long to sell anything else. The only time you walk off the site like this is when there's really no time to either go B in the first place or rotate back to A. So, you know, Kixan knows that all I can do is overcrowd the site. If an exec is coming in right now, full nades, it's going to be too slow. I can really get in front of this. They can't clear every angle. So, and Paravision show us why they do lose Inferno a lot. Couldn't tell you how they got in the lead in this game, but they don't have a great track record on it. And when they beat up on Furia, barely winning that game, it was a lot of Furia not playing well, right?
I think there were, in the 5-0 lead, there were some more decisive hits made by Paravision, right? Gaps found, they see heavy banana, they speed up elsewhere. These last couple of rounds, they've really left to the last few seconds, and Falcons have been more active.
Hugo, how many watermelons do you think are in that pot?
Which pot?
This one right here.
Just the one?
There's actually two.
There's two?
Yeah. Do you believe me?
Show me.
Just kidding. It's only
Oh,
one.
you got me, man. I was gonna say. What's James cooking up in this eco? He's been talking a lot on the cameras. They've had enough. Come to their conclusion. Paravision, who still want to squeeze a 7th round out of this T side. What it could have been, but what it still can be. That 5-0 lead, no longer a factor, as Falcons' patience in this round paying off. They know it's eco, they picked their setup, and they have not wavered. Now, if Paravision win this, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I think that would that'd sum it all up, maybe. So, honestly, no, not this round.
No excuse. Nico is blind. Luckily,
They
the
dropped the
Molly
out back.
burns them back out. There's only 15 seconds. They need this bomb in the site.
Sway got another Glock kill.
found Tesses with a Glock. It's only Nico. What can he do? Back turn behind the box. Out of time, out of chances. By God, they barely win it. They barely win it.
They barely win it. They almost got that kill on the site. They almost got a plant off that kill on the site. Honestly, stop missing. Stop missing.
Oh, dude, I mean, if Nico, it's just Nico. Nico has won every single round for the Falcons.
Yeah.
No one else. Don't get me wrong, Kixon's had some good moments at B. He's had a couple of doubles.
Yeah.
He's throwing some good utility. Give him some credit.
Yeah.
But Nico is closing these rounds.
He's the only guy positive on the team. He is the one finger on this hand.
Can you hold on? Dangling. But recovering still. Falcons on a streak of 3. Looking to level the half.
I feel like you really shake your head when you see a round get that close and your Falcons. They're like, you're still looking up at the top score, and they're like, well, how are we not in the lead in the game like this? Paravision have almost lost the time 3 times.
If they just
under no pressure.
Yeah, if they ran through that molly, they would have found Nico full blind.
Yeah.
That would have been it. Seconds make the difference in this 3rd map. But Falcons make a case for more in this final. Slink back to B. Ooh.
If Modesty misses another off shot this round, I'll buy you a drink.
What about the previous ones? Do I have a tab?
I don't have that much money.
Okay. Block of B. Paravision. They're coming through. High flash for Jame, and this is just a contact play. Nucleons has one prime. Kixon spraying the smoke. He's going to come through as well. Offer his rookie a little bit of a helping hand. Kixon holds on. Firm grasp of this B site. Nucleons a double. Nucleons dead. 20 seconds. There's still a chance, but a shot through the smoke. Modesty ain't missing there. CeeLo 1v3 for the ace clutch, and the pressure is on. Nico just quick in with the close. 6 rounds on the half. This was a 5-0 lead for Paravision, but Falcons have woken up. It's not too late.
Hey guys, Jacob Pimp Vinicke here.
Do you think you know enough about Counter-Strike to win your fair share of $15,000? Then you better pay attention right now. You've probably seen us use the NovaShots app on broadcast before, and I'm here to tell you exactly how it works so you can claim bragging rights against your friends or your enemies. It's completely free to participate, so let's go. When you sign up, you're getting 1,000 tokens. Those tokens you can use to buy team tokens, or basically team stocks. Now you need to pay attention to who's playing who and on what maps, cause if you predict correctly and you invest into Vitality just before they're playing their first map and they win that map, you're getting a 20% airdrop bonus, which means you have even more tokens to invest into other teams or to invest furthermore into Vitality. Team prices move live based on what people are selling and what people are buying. It's a free market after all. So let's say Furia is about to play a game. And the map they're playing, you know they're great on the CT side, but they struggle quite a lot on the T side. You now see they're starting on the T side. So instead of investing from the get-go, you can wait out a little bit. You can wait for people to panic sale when they're not doing well on the T side. And then when they move over to the CT side where they're doing the best work, that's when you buy into them. That's where you buy into the comeback as well. Here's my top tips in order to maximize your tokens. Firstly, pay attention to game as it's live. You can buy and sell your tokens at any time, which means that the prices go up and down as the game is evolving. Let's say Vitality is playing. Let's say they lose the pistol, they lose the second round, they lose the third round. People start panic selling. And if you believe they're coming back, maybe that's where you buy in. You buy the dip and then maximize your tokens. Don't forget the 20% map bonus. You don't need to hold a team for the entire tournament. Get in before the map, ride the success, then reassess. There's also a daily mode where you can predict match winners, match scores, MVPs, etc. So you can flex your Counter-Strike brain even more and win daily prizes. So make sure to get the NovaShots app and see if you can beat me and everyone else.
Falcons out of hibernation wake up in this third map. They were flopping and fumbling through this series, but some outstanding moments from Nico and defensive B from Kixon has kept them in this BO5 Grand Final. It is the third map. It is Paravision hunting for a trophy, but Falcons clinging on.
Just barely. And oh, it's another good start from Paravision. They're looking to run it down mid. This is the heroic pistol setup. Quickly getting 2 kills as well. I mean, Falcons know one thing, that this B site is understaffed.
They know pistols have been a problem, so can Falcons break through it? A great flash. It's a perfect flash. Julie's range and Nota is the MVP of this game right now, delivering another double. A man who only deals in multis, and Monacy only deals in misses, jumping and diving. He lands a trick shot before Belchanaut comes in.
Okay. Only because it's Monacy at 1v5 is slight. But then I was like, oh, it's not MIBR. And that's not the new school reference, by the way. I was referencing, that was the one before. When online game.
Yeah, no.
One of the best clutches ever.
That was one of the best.
Okay, well, Noted did so much work here. In this spot, everyone knows you're in a retake position. You get a kill, you fall back, you wait for your team. He gets both. Like, this is over. He's free to peek.
Look, it's stylish.
Yeah, and it always is.
But does it make a difference? Kicks him with a crash.
Pistols are...
What do you do here if you're Falcons? Because 2K, no plant.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to take the eco.
Yeah. I think, you know, if this is Paravision, they try to make this painful. That's one thing I think every team should learn from, is that it's harder to do the math, but investing a little bit to try to get your 1 or 2 kills is going to be so important. They can still take the loss on the round, the loss on the next round, but this is in Counter-Strike, you've got to do something every round. You can't just give things away. And we saw how close that Glock round got for Paravision. I think Falcons have to have some sort of pocket strat ready for this. Obviously, that'll be to Kixan. But Inferno, you know how small that map feels when the other team's got grenades, you're saving.
Setting in T-ramp.
Yeah. Just sitting there watching people get whiplash from HE grenades doing splash damage. You're just hating your life. That's probably what Falcons are going through right now.
I think even Zaiwu was feeling that on this map the other day against Falcons.
And this map is extremely consequential. It's just like that. We're 2 maps in. This could be the last map of the series.
That was Monacy's first multi-kill.
In 24 rounds? Is that what that said? This is why I hate Math Guy.
Nerd.
It's not even me calling him wrong. Just hate him.
Paravision, hey. He took down Donk. Moved past Molodoy. Now a roster of superstars shunted to the side. Nico might have a plant here. Oh.
Oh.
Get weird with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
He's moving back a little bit. Oh, he got the kill. There's a plant. Come on.
That's big money for Nico, but
surely. It's the Headless Horseman.
MB9 nerf, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty long range right there. No way. It's James as well. What in the world? Okay, James.
That is the nerf.
That is the crosshair, I'm going to say.
Yeah, maybe too small.
Oh,
Not what I'd expect from
that
James.
is why you turn around and look down.
That's true.
That's why you turn around and look
Yeah,
down,
the
just
motto.
in case that happened. If it can happen to James, it could happen to you.
Pros whiff too.
That is... And man,
He just wanted them to have the money.
he just got everyone nades.
Thanks, Jim.
He got everyone
Drinks
nades.
on you. All right.
Yeah, we are keeping tabs on that pistols stat.
4 and 12. I mean, it was 2 and 8 coming into this game.
What's better, you think?
It's the same.
No. Paravision. 2-round gap. Again, all those nades off the plant. That can be nice. Kixan wants to make this a set idea. Oh, is it? They're not ready to go exactly. They're just going to expand for brackets control and then reassess.
Smoke makes James decide, and he decides to go through. They could be on either side of this smoke. He needs to pick his poison when he scopes up. Connects. You're not missing that one, James. Maybe a repeat on the table. He's going to wrap round to Arch side. Nico's found gap. He's calling he has timing. Will the bomb go back down mid? As
Wait,
Nico
it's still being watched from the
shuffles
side,
into the
no?
site. Yeah, he needs to check this out right now. How is he squeezed past? Not for long.
He did get spotted.
Yeah.
Didn't take the peek from the fountain. That was crazy to watch.
Yeah, I
but they
guess-
had it under control the whole time, it looks like.
And then they walk the smoke. A fearless parry vision, pushing the boat out. Drowning Falcons in the lake. Nota has had enough. Knocks them down. Dink onto Kixan. 2v4, and you are blocked. You have 20 seconds. Do you even want to try this?
Blow this open, but the smoke's too big. They are maybe trapped in here. We'll see. Belchinok doesn't look like he wants to go. It's a great flash.
Oh, wait. Huh. Yeah, don't offer this up. Okay, Zwei won't. Takes him down. And puts another one up for parry vision.
Man, this could end on just a very sour note.
Yeah.
Look, Hugo, we've talked about Falcons potentially losing in finals, you know, even though they make great runs. They win until they lose. They win, they beat so many good teams and then they can't do it. But most of the time, it's still a close final. You know, Vitality have crushed them.
Yeah.
They had an amazing series in Hong Kong versus Furia. Nucleon so far at this event has been anything but a liability, even though it's not like he's taking over right now. But of all the teams they could have picked to play in this grand finals, after taking down Vitality, you would at the very minimum expect this to be close.
Yeah, at least a map, at least a foot in the door. They had a half of Counter-Strike. That's what all it's felt like right now. Nucleon's on a fast wrap in this A site. It's a weakened site. It's just a solo Zwei on low health, overwhelmed.
Okay.
Nucleon's double up, takes over in this round and gives Falcons a fighting chance to continue in this final.
Wow, Hail Mary. They're in business now, though. That's actually winning on a tempo, which is the big thing. They save money, they win off the Tech 9s. It's the last thing Paravision wanted to make sure that they could close here.
Yeah, it felt like a gimme to get 10, and then you're just a couple gun rounds away from a trophy lift.
Yeah.
Now Falcons fund themselves.
And it's the Nucleon's 2K.
Hey, not taking over, but also just doing his job. He's
been big on the entries.
Yeah.
He got the Tech 9 3K entry already this series as well.
True. I like Nico's interview coming into today about how, you know, when Nucleons came to the boot camp with Kiyosuke playing, you know, when they were playing the online games with Kiyosuke before Nucleons joined, and he was sitting over Kiyosuke's shoulder, watching him play, figuring out what he's doing. Of course, he's got to play his own way, but they are playing the same spots. They, I guess, knew he would be filling in.
Yeah, and you might think, well, Kiyosuke is also a rookie, but we've already heard from Nico, there's basically no teaching necessary. He comes in so well prepared after Spirit Academy, as we've seen from Donk, as we've seen from a lot of these feeder lineups, especially like Navi Jr. and Spirit Academy. They have such a great track record of like getting players beyond up to speed to the point that they can even teach. And so that makes sense. And that's a good use of your Academy lineup. That's what you love to see, actually. Lots of teams have benefited from that all the way to Aurora, you know, being able to use players from their Academy lineup. So even hearing about Blade going down, hanging out with the Navi Junior players, teaching them how to play. And now the Falcons, in this way, using their Academy to make their main team better or prepare for a chance to use them. It's just wise.
And again, most of the conversation we've had around Falcons in this tournament has been around Nucleons, especially in yesterday's game and today as well. But that's because players like Monacy are still missing.
Yeah.
6 and 10.
This might be one of Monacy's worst grand finals ever. I mean, we haven't had a map of six. We haven't had a 2K in how many rounds
24,
now? Yeah, more now.
Yeah. Nico putting the team on his back on the CT side, looks to find the entry again. Blind shot, James just fires off.
Nico's wife's nightmare. He hasn't been overplaying that move he does.
No.
Nico's pick, he does that with a rifle. He can take out oppers. He's held his cards close, but he went for it.
They're going to speed up here.
Man, double pit is so good for this setup, though.
Yeah, Paravision prepared, lying in wait. Even James is here before Falcons commit. How can you have 4 players in this site after that entry kill in Banana? Nucleon's front of the pack, but he's full blind, and from above, they get dropped down below, 6 feet under. Monacy with a double, but denied again as James comes through that smoke. His rotation so quick. James' read of the game in 2026 looks better than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Somehow, I like how you emphasize that because he's been around forever. Aging like wine.
This was a guy in a grand final of a major in 2019.
Yeah, that's right. Man. And also the fact that he can be the star when they win. That's something we don't see from the, you know, the IGLs that have aged that much. So, well, a perfect setup on the, again, double pit is so nice because it creates so much space for your teammates to rotate in. If they want to run through the smoke, they aren't doing it to a player who's playing in the back of the site and then the team's looking that way. No, when James pushes in through the smoke, they have to fight into pit, which is the perfect crossfire. And I think if Falcon, that's such an excellent job dodging flashes right there from Zwei. That is actually great from Zwei. Like the flashes, he had the turn at the right moment, not anticipating a third.
Zwei rewriting his own story in this Paravision squad. What could have felt like a huge downgrade.
That had to be quite literally his weakness because he had to learn how to anchor just to play for Spirit because he had all the space before that and total star player roles. And it was anchoring, dodging flashes to just get kills with his aim. That's what he had to learn how to do. Looks like he's figured it out.
Just 3 rounds from the unthinkable.
They're trying not to get run down by Tech 9s again.
Zilo responds well, at least. He's going to get pushed back. Lots of spam. Nota, you wouldn't want anyone else at the back of the site. Picks and removes him with ease.
Okay.
Quick kills in. Give Falcons a bomb plant.
Nades are coming through a little late. Nade. Oh, it's Kicksands nade, actually, somehow.
They respond with some of their own, but Paravision with a tough call to make here. You just want to see him go for it.
Molly will allow them to scale. They see nothing's here.
Double dark is a little bit scary. That's a second molly. That may be kills as they're forced to swing. Tess is out. Nico tucked in front of the box, and with no kills off the nades, they don't like their odds. They don't like the clock. Paravision throw in the towel.
I don't know what's crazier, the fact that Falcons have won 2 rounds like this and are still at a 2-round disadvantage. Or the opposite. Paravision can let rounds like this go and still be in a fine spot. All right.
Sure. Yeah, that's trading 4 rounds in a row now. 2 of them being Tech 9 pops here for the Falcons.
And lest we forget, you know, Dusty was close in the end.
Yeah.
It did really come down to 1 round. Nico was a kill away from bringing that to overtime, but no team's allowed to start slow versus these guys. And if they want the full comeback, we can, you know, we can talk about Nico having a great map, but they need at least Monacy and Nico.
Who is that? Number 2 here for the Falcons. Paravision have a long list. Jame ever present, rotating again. Looks like he's even trading positions. They do still want the triple B.
I'm down for the copy paste, actually, because like they know it works. Again, why turn down car control? You see these guys, Monacy and Nico, when they played on G2, that was like 70% of their game plan was take car, full exact B. For a team like Paravision, who have a losing record on this map, oh, that could be the move. Nucleon's getting this kill. This might fire them up with a little bit too much confidence. There's still 2 here.
They get blocked. That makes the decision for them. Falcons can't commit, and they must let Tesses worm his way behind enemy lines. James is on the short side. If Tesses believes in this move, he can walk right behind the entire team.
The entire team. Oh, but Belchnok's not going con right now. He's ready to fight this.
Belchnok is checking on timing. You don't want Tesses with a magic moment
and he's
here
not
on this flank.
Yeah.
Belchnok back turned as the exit comes in, but he plays in front of the smoke, and Tesses won't find these kills. They can't wait forever, but that smoke won't either. Tesses picking a player at the back of B as now Falcons pick up pace. Zilo surviving, knowing that him being alive is the only way Paravision can consider a retake, and even then they are so far away, it looks like they've already given up.
Yeah, James gonna look to help him get out of here.
Falcons at least give nothing away in these post plants. You got to give them that, right? 3 post plants where they are tucked in, hard committed to corners, and saying, if you want this round, you have to come and get it.
The best part about this is we can finally look at a round here from Falcons where it's so cerebral. I mean, it's the fact that it's not just they had to bully their way into a site or run through a stack site, 4 guys. They actually won shooting someone in the back off of a timing where they had full control of the map, looked like the smarter team overall.
Damage. Not bad. He's going to run in and try and get more done. Couple of kills, but also
those deaths,
costs.
though.
Yeah.
I'm not.
They don't benefit Paravision as much as they benefit Falcons.
Yeah. Who allowed them to do that?
Not James on the other side of the map. And so a round between these teams now, deep on Inferno, a map that Falcons find comfort on. In a series, they would need to reverse sweep 3 maps in a row.
They really put a big price on keeping the money low, but they should have known that Falcons are like overall doing too well to get into that. Like,
yeah, they want egos.
Yeah, and here, you know, Belchnok's on a 5-7, so
getting ahead of themselves, Paravision. Feeling invulnerable, ineffable. Can Falcons seize an eager young team? Remember Mongols after the first map of the Austin final?
Yeah.
They even said they envisioned themselves picking up that trophy. They maybe got ahead of themselves. Jane with a quick shot to Nucleons.
Oh, extra utility to block here for Noda. This one comes down to the clock. And we've seen what Nota's done by himself. Very scary to go down 4v5 in this situation.
Interesting nades for the boost box, but
no one's there.
Nobody home. Falcons with a chance to execute, and here's the rotate.
Damn, they didn't even go back to clear up bracket. Zell's gonna be running up Speedway and faking it with the block. Okay, this is actually a big chance for Falcons.
Nota, re-molly. He's gonna give up the site again. Is it a full retake once more? Paravision are picking up pace. They know this one's coming in. Nota can't punish. They've already crossed the bomb into the site.
Oh, 2 down Banana. Monacy's got to stop this.
He's a multi.
Gotta stop
he can't
this.
get one. James covers with the AWP. Kixon tucked in. It's Falcons in a 3-on-5 post one, trying to hold on. Can Kixon do it right back to them? Nota follows up. Nico gone. Kixon just getting his time wasted by James. They move in on Tessus in the meantime.
He's trying to hold his attention. James doesn't even care about killing him.
Oh, Tessus might be able to do it from the pit. Dead after one. Kixon needs to pick a fight, and he needs to pick it now. James comes to him as soon as he turns away. Third kill from James. The perfect punish, the Time Lord, the accountant, the final boss of Falcons.
You do not get by this audit. James plays that to perfection once again.
He is everywhere.
That's ridiculous.
He will be in their nightmares. The cover on the Monacy re-peak.
Oh, he did that too, didn't he?
Boom.
He just knew this was free now. He finally found a way to make that an advantageous fight.
Yeah, with an AWP up close, kicks him with all the room in the world, and then his box just becomes smaller and smaller. And that is it. No timeouts left. 11-9. 2 rounds to a trophy for the most unlikely team of rookies.
And one final chance for Eamon to get involved. Standing by in his temporary head coach position here. A 2-round game. So close on Dust 2. Potentially so close here on Inferno as well. But just something eerily similar to what we've seen in the last couple of maps that Falcons have to try to beat. Their last 2 victories in this half have been off the back of force buys.
Nico knows that this game lives and dies on him. That his entries are maybe the only pathway to success.
Yeah, another one where Monacy could have ended the round too. That early peek down Banana.
He's got an AWP, but the CT side shots gave you anything but faith in this series today. Nades in for Paravision for a little bit more.
Bit of a chip here. Nico's setting up a lurk play where he doesn't do these super late. Like if he's gonna peek on Banana, he might do it earlier, but they immediately block it. They run away to the A site. Nico knows they don't have Banana control, but he also knows his Paravision. They don't really care.
Speed up now.
It's crowded.
40 seconds, no room to move in this site. James holds the line, but burned out of position. Belchenok needs something. They've hard cleared his way. Belchenok shooting between the legs. James goes down in the midst of the madness, and Nico's double entry does enough.
The full exec pays off here. The plant will come in. Zello has no chance to win this.
Needs to save.
Look at the HP. I mean, he probably heard about the damage that was dealt right there on the spray, but it was like between the legs to a guy in the back. And Falcons off the set play towards A.
And dare I say it, this late in the game, it feels like Falcons might be favorites again because look at the money.
Wow.
They have nothing. They have got to offer up an eco round.
Scared to even entertain the thought that that somehow works.
One thing on T side. Wow.
Yeah.
Another thing in the second half.
It might be to Falcons' benefit this round to try to go for a scout. And by scout, I mean trying to clear a whole site with one player. That can be a risky thing to do, obviously, but if you're ready to go on the other side of the map or bring it back if there's no one there, you can punish like the leans that happen. I feel like the only way you actually lose this round is if you don't play for information. And on Inferno, you have to sacrifice a person to get information because people can tuck so well into both A and B
I like that Paravision didn't overinvest at all. They dropped the nades that Zello saved, and they keep it cool. So really good clearing from Falcons in that last round. 2 players hyper-fixated on the top balcony position. Zway has offered up a couple of important kills in this half.
Paravision going to try to multiply their presence, sort of posture here, and make it feel like there's more of them with more guns and utility. And trick Falcons into coming B.
James smoked off, already adds a lot of paranoia. There's not much he can do.
Again, minute 15, good progress. They have like lots of map control.
Falcons have successfully baited this stack to remain. James trying to pick a position, but it feels like it won't make a difference.
Here's that moment, you know.
Scout.
I think they feel, yeah, scout. They feel this is right that they go A, and Nico can just confirm it. As he gets in here, once he starts seeing targets, he can just go ahead and take this.
The smoke into the stack. He sees 3 different players.
Yeah, instantly. That's an A play, so it's just perfect.
Yeah, max 1 in this site, and in fact, there's no one. James is back in CT. The goal should be getting AKs here for Paravision, making sure Falcons players die with the bomb, trying to inflict damage. The clear sight, Falcons take us all the way here on this 3rd map.
Let's go.
It's been a slow burner, Mohan, but we are here.
It feels like they're just like, they were never going to be able to do it. Now they've found themselves on an anti-eco. They win a full rifle round previously. It's the full A-set tactic, which kind of fell on its face the last time they tried it, right? So Zway and the crossfire and James rotation in totally shut it down. But they believed in it. They followed through extremely well. They've earned this position at 11-11. Make a wish, Falcons. I think you're Modesty, you're looking at this, you're like, I'm being bought a lot of time here. Like I'm gonna keep the idea that one round I'm gonna hit my A game. I have chances, my team are bringing these rounds to me, and the only one that matters is the one coming up.
And it's now a 0-round game, 11 apiece.
But you will not have me believe they closed this without him. It's just not gonna happen.
Okay. Remember, those timeouts got burned down rounds ago.
Yeah.
No one gets a break. No coach chimes in. It's James v. Kixon in a battle of the brains here at the end of Inferno. Nico slow to Banana, avoiding the util damage, and you've drawn attention to it. His util's been fantastic, at least in this map. Oh my goodness, they are full blind. How does James turn around from the stairs and save his teammate's life?
I got no idea. Eyes on the back of his head. An op that shoots out of both ends. Oh, now Falcons feel like they just got to make a move.
Straight into B.
Oh, Molly tag.
Monacy, he needs this entry. If Nico can't provide, he's looking forward. He's seen them both lining up. Nico with a miss. It's the MP9. Monacy magic, or they lose this final in a devastating 3rd map. Tesses and Monacy trying to clutch up. James reads it wrong with a knife out, but that bomb is gone. Monacy picks it up in the smoke.
Zway's making a crazy play. He doesn't wrap around to Arch. He doesn't wrap around to Lane. He just goes to Arch and shoots Tesses in the back.
And so forget about it, right? Monacy, he has been nowhere in this series. You said they won't win it without him. That has never been more true. A 1v3 for the flash. But is it just a flash in the pan? Monacy moves up.
Still.
Kill to his name. He's got a choice to make.
Time still here. Molly to work with. Maybe an option to get one final peek. He has to take a risk on the clear. We got Belchinok playing for time. It's his best option. Monacy has to make noise to get vision on him.
But will he drop and clear it?
No, he's forgetting about it entirely.
That's it. Match point, grand finals point, bounty point taken by Paravision.
And a sigh of relief here for Paravision as they take out Monacy. One final attempt to get back into this game.
They bought time for him, but not enough.
And this is the moment.
What a turn.
Yeah. Oh. You know, getting the kill is one thing. In time to save his teammate, that's just too much.
And it made all the difference because as a 2v4's cooking, Zway repeats on alongside Trace James. You hear that AVP, pick that back up. James gonna put it to use. Paravision
this really could be it. A 3-0 looming on Falcons if they can't win this round.
Showcase some beautiful Counter-Strike in Budapest. They made a run all the way to the third stage of the major, but did you have any expectation that they would not just continue that, but excel, exceed expectations, taking down Team Spirit, flooring Furia, and now Falcons? An attempt at the 3-0 in a BO5 final on LAN.
Their two superstars chipped down already as they gear up to make a headway into the top of Banana.
Triple B, the reads all across this series.
Timing is everything.
Belchenok just wants to peek, he just wants to fight. The bloodlust as he is and coming in, time's turned, back's turned from the flash. Belchenok delivers damage onto further players. Nota dancing with death, delivering it as well. 3 kills.
Stuck behind the smoke. What can they do? They're in a situation where they have no power. They showed they were going to go for this full B exec. There is no saving Falcons. You have to make a move.
Running up the gut, straight through middle with 30 seconds, and you know James is coming back to the right place. His team shuffle in.
Oh, look who it is.
Falcons breathe, but it might be their last breath. Sway backstab, the latest pickup for Paravision, puts them in the grave, and 15 seconds for Monacy to do the impossible, and there's a reason we call it that, because Paravision have taken the win.
They have actually done it. They've won. Paravision, somehow an underdog at this event, a team that's only here because of the VRS they gained from their run at Budapest. They make the brave roster move, and they actually get a chance to win this match. On the other end, you have Falcons. And Falcons, unfortunately, one of the worst losses in memory to a team, another team. Just like Aurora, when they played at EWC, another roster they should have been better than. Even though they had a stand-in on this lineup, they played so well and took out even harder competition. But they will not be the ones raising the trophy today.
Paravision, a pickup that propelled them even further. Putting Zway on this roster, stock's never been lower after his time in Spirit. And James leads him to victory. That's a harrowing loss for the Falcons, but it is more than deserved for Paravision. Every player on this roster puts up incredible moments. James leads them to victory with insane rounds on this T side. James, 4 years on from his major win in Rio, condemned to the depths of online Counter-Strike. He continued his mission, and then he brings his disciples to the very top of the game, leaving 3 of the world's best teams in their wake. Your bounty champions, Paravision!
James, it's a crazy journey you have been on. The first S-tier trophy for you since a major. You're now with these young players. I want you to just tell me and the Counter-Strike world the journey you have been on inside Paravision, what it took to make this win possible, to grind the VRS ranking, and what sacrifices you made.
I think I sacrificed my life last year, just 1 year. And I think it's good for us when we win. 1 year, it's nothing. It's nothing. Title, it's all for me. And I want to say thank you, my wife. He always support me, and my mother.
Belchenok, I was learning about you from Dastan. turn around for me. Turn around, let me see the back of you. You got the 23 on your back, right? The Michael Jordan of Counter-Strike is what he wants to be. But for you, you've been on Paravision for a long time. The team believed in you. You've been on this journey with different players across your career as well. You have dreamed about this moment. So what does it feel like now you're finally here?
To be honest, I don't have words to describe this moment, and also I think we don't realize what happened. We all sacrificed everything last year. Like you said, we had many players in rosters, so many changes, many sacrifices. It was a long journey, but I'm so happy.
You deserve to be happy with that performance as well, man. Come on, guys, give it up for Beltranok as well. Jello,
Yes.
for you, from a tier 3 team on Gun 5 just a year ago to now grinding with Paravision, lifting this trophy. What do you want to say to the Counter-Strike world? What did it take to make this possible from you as an individual player?
Thank you very much, guys. I really like Dastan and James. That's all.
That's good. I like that. I like that. Zoe, come on over here, buddy. Back-to-back blast, but yes, again, me. Do you want someone else?
No.
No? Okay, so you're happy I'm here. That's fine. That's good. I'm allowed to be next to the champion, as you are now back-to-back bounty champion, one with Spirit and now one with Paravision. What made this team click? What made this work so well that you were able to beat Spirit, beat Furia, and now Falcons?
Aura.
Aura. You got a lot of aura, bro. You definitely are. You're farming that aura. But what does it tell you and what does it do for your confidence as a player right now, especially with everything you went through on Team Spirit?
I don't know.
That's fine. You don't have to know. Maybe you'll figure it out later. Thank you very much, Zoe. Nota, come on over here. For you, Nota, hello. It's a journey, it's a grind. You guys have shown yourselves in an impressive way. You dominated this grand final. Did you feel any pressure? Did you feel any nerves? Did it feel any different to the other games entering a grand final?
Okay, I had no pressure, but I feel input luck really here. Too high stands for me. We win because of James and the Sound School. That's all because of them. Thank you to them. Thanks for supporting, guys.
That's done. What a journey it has been. You've told me so much about these players. You've been open about your coaching style, working with these players. What are you most proud of from the whole team that's made this win possible? Because you even told me you didn't expect it to be this good this early.
It's an unbelievable feeling. At least one day I will be happy. Counter-Strike life is very hard. It's a lot of losses. Only one team is winning. And today, this team is Paravision. And I hope this win will help to my young players to be confident in future. Because these big teams like Spirit with Don, Furia with Molodo, Ekinder, Fallen, this team is Nico, Monacy. We never won Monacy before. Never won Nico previously. And these guys made it in first match. I hope they will continue to grind. Спасибо, пацаны, кто приехал, кто следит. Всему спасибо Казахстану, всем русскоязычным поклонникам. Это большая победа для нас. Thank you for everyone. Cheer for Paravision.
And on that note, everyone here, make some noise and give it up for your Blast Bounty Season 1 2026 champions, Paravision!
This Paravision
Vision team came to LAN already feeling like winners just for having made the event. The reward that awaited them was a murderer's row. Spirit, Furia, Falcons, some of the finest teams that this game has to offer, and this plucky young team of upstarts, under the watchful eyes of Jaime and Dastan, came, they saw, they conquered, they triumphed, and now they lift this trophy to start a new year of Counter-Strike. Unbelievable.
I'm glad you listed the teams they beat to get there, because I think that's one of the most vocal points of this run for Paravision. To take down Spirit, to take down Team Dunk, so to speak, to take down Sway's former team, that's a massive win. Beating Furia, who by many is considered maybe the best team in the world, by many considered the most informed team the last 2 or 3 months in a semi-final, that's massive. And taking down Falcons in a grand final, also a big result, especially when you consider you do it in a 3-0 fashion. There's no doubt, Maui, Paravision were the best team at this tournament. No luck involved, no close moments where you could argue, it could have gone one way, could have gone another. Paravision, they simply outright just won this trophy.
I feel like so much credit has to go to Jaime for me. I don't think that I would say that this is completely a vindication. I do think that in his time with VP, especially towards the end, he did need to update some things about the way that he called some of his tactics. But I feel like one thing that he is completely absolved of is that he clearly has better leadership qualities than the vast majority of Counter-Strike captains. This guy has shown that he can take a ragtag bunch, an underqualified group of players from the Russian scene, picking them with a fine-tooth comb, just being able to find these diamonds in the rough and then being able to just mold them into championship caliber players. It feels like a very similar story to what he was building with a Vanguard and later VP. He's one of the greatest masterminds that we have seen in Counter-Strike for quite some time. He doesn't necessarily have the trophy cabinet to go toe-to-toe with the greatest of all time, but he's opening up a very serious conversation.
And he's given us so many names over the years, right? Yakindar, Fame, Flit, the likes of which have graced the highest reaches of Counter-Strike. And now we've got 4 more, right? Sway, we knew. But 3 of these guys, players off the street, now winning a tier 1 trophy in a game in an era where we think of it as being the most competitive, where the resources being put behind some of these rosters, namelessly the team that was across from them on this stage, the amount of resources that they have is astounding. These guys are sacrificing, they're living together, they're spending a year in a boot camp together. Jaime is staying away from his family, away from his wife, to dedicate himself to getting this team back to the point that it needed to be to accomplish this on stage.
Don't want to take anything away from Jaime, because I agree with every single sentence you said right there, and the same goes for you, Mike, but most teams do that. Most teams are dedicating their entire life into Counter-Strike. They just did it a little bit better at this tournament. That's why I want to give credit to the rest of the players as well. Yeah, there may be diamond in the rough, but there's a lot of grind going into it as well. Noda, Shello, you name it, right? Players that we didn't really know that well coming into 2025 kind of made a name for themselves at the major a couple of weeks ago. And now in full force, we have to learn their names. We have to learn their qualities. Sway, you said we knew it. Did we really? You know, his time in Team Spirit didn't really give me too much confidence that he was going to be a, I don't want to say superstar, because I don't think he is, but even a qualified player to ever win a tier 1 trophy. Now he's done it in his very first tournament with his new team. I think it also speaks volume to the CIS scene as a whole. There's so much talent in there, right? I don't, again, want to take anything away from any of the players, but it does feel like you can build so many different interesting teams out of all the players they have in such a wide range of player pool, where you see countries like Denmark, Poland, Sweden, they struggle massively, even though they had a rich history in Counter-Strike. If anything, the CS scene right now is thriving.
And in the little bits and pieces that we've heard of their mentality as well, so impressive that these young players, you know, the talent that they're showing, the way that they're beginning to spread their wings, they're giving the credit to the team. They're giving the credit to the organization, to the system. They're humble in a way that we don't always get by talented youngsters. They're willing to put that team first, and it reflects in their gameplay, and it reflects in everything we see from this squad.
And it's so bewildering. I mean, also, it's great to just see that they're coming from a fairly humble background. I mean, in a way that they're not getting too big for their britches immediately. They're not immediately just going to take all the credit for it. Everybody is so generous with their praise of Dastan, of Jaime. I feel like they are really relishing this sort of opportunity that they have to play with 2 great championship minds around them and behind them. So I feel like when it comes to those guys, though, I mean, when it comes to people like Nota, even though though he was set up to win in some of these fights, he still did outduel people like Nico, people like Tessus, people like Monesi. All of the credit deserves, I mean, he does deserve it today because the performances that we got out of him, that we got out of Cello, it is really spellbinding how incredibly that it came out of nowhere. It really just came out of nowhere.
Just to back up that point as well, we just saw it on the screen as well. They started the Budapest Major ranked number 23 in the world, according to VIS. After today's match, after this trophy, they're number 4 in the world. It's a rocket rise through the leagues of Counter-Strike. We talk about teams who are trying to establish themselves in tier 2, tier 3. Then we give them maybe a year or a year and a half in order to climb the ranks, and maybe sometimes we can have a new conversation. Are they a new top 10 team? Are they a tier 1 team? Paravision did all that in a month and a half. That is a skyrocket career right now for that team.
And even the Claw, to the point that they were in contention for the major, that they were able to make it to the event, right? This is perhaps another great example of what the VRS can bring to the world of Counter-Strike, of these kind of rags to riches stories that we now can have in this unbounded open space we find ourselves in.
I mean, I would just give credit to the way that Valve actually decided to pull the trigger on disbanding the partner systems or really dissolving them so that we get these kinds of opportunities for these players. I mean, we're going to now have an opportunity because sometimes you would see these flash in the pan sort of moments for teams like Paravision, but now given the fact that they've jumped up to 4th, they're going to be getting tons of invites. They should be getting on practically every tier 1 event moving forward, barring the exception that they decide to step away from them so that they can retool, they can rethink. But I feel like right now, I just want all of the Paravision that can possibly get, see if this is truly going to be sustained success, or did they just blindside people with some really hot individual performances?
I thought Dastan put it very nicely in that interview as well, right? This gives them belief. This gives his young players belief that they can take down the superstars, the legends of the scene, the names that they're looking at. A player like Nico, that I'm sure they've watched countless games of themselves. This is the first time they've taken down that star. This is the first time that they've really conquered this type of top-level competition. And sometimes all it takes is that one breakthrough to give you the belief that, yeah, you belong on this stage.
Yeah, but that's such a tall task to figure out, you know. How do you set expectations now if you're Paravision? Do you go into Krakow, do you go into the next couple of tournaments thinking, we're supposed to be in the playoff, we're supposed to be in the semi-final, we're supposed to go far into the tournament? Or do you keep yourself at bay and be like, okay, we had a fantastic showing in the first tournament, we've shown that on our day, yes, we can beat some of the best teams in the world. They've done that in the quarterfinal, they've done it in the semi-final, even in the grand final, regardless of the standing. But is that to be expected every single tournament now? And especially there's, you know, us as experts and as viewers, there's the fans, the community, what do we expect from them? But internally, are these players now thinking to themselves, hey, we should be a top 4 team in the world, we should be a playoff team every single time? Or do you still think there needs to be a little bit more time, you know, they need to confirm that what we saw here is something that's gonna last for a longer time?
I feel like the way I see this team coming up right now, it almost reminds me, it's a little bit ironic given that it's the team that James defeated in the Rio Major Finals. I see them more like a heroic. I don't really see a true obvious superstar on this roster, but I see really great calling, really strong macro positioning for CT sides where how many times, even in that Inferno there, Falcons are going into a bomb site with 4 defenders. Like they know what's going to happen before it does, but sometimes the game plan's not going to go that well, and that's where you need the superstars. And for my money, I don't see anybody on Paravision as a top 10 player in the world today. Even though it was incredible what they did here, this felt like a win by committee. Even though Noda was a standout today, you could look at every series that they won throughout this entire tournament, and there was a different guy that stepped up, and that to me reads a lot like KD and heroic. So I'm not going to say, I would not bet on anybody being on this team in the top 10, but this team could be a top 5 consistent contender.
That consistency, right? The demon that haunts so many teams. We see it with a lot of the rosters that have disappointed in this one, right? Teams with lofty expectations coming into the year with strong finishes to 2025, trying to find that consistency once again. It's so tough to keep your finger on in Counter-Strike.
It's incredible tough to stay consistent in this day and age of Counter-Strike. All the teams are so close, all the players are so close. It's the small percentages from time to time, from tournament to tournament. I just want to say this, right, to also calm down the viewers at home, because I feel like if you raise the expectations to the bar, whether they're currently number 4 in the VIS, I don't think that's fair to Paravision. I don't expect them to be part of the playoff in Krakow. I expect them now to be a contender. I've seen them be able to beat some good teams, so I'm not going to say they don't have a chance to get there, but it's not to be expected. They need a bit of time to still reassess. They need a bit of time to find their stability, sort of, and then we can have this conversation in a couple of months. But if anything, they confirmed now that they are a contender, and they are a team that on a good day can beat some of the best teams.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to just kind of bring it down, but Krakow has the chance to be incredibly sobering for a Paravision team that now everybody has their eye on. It was the only Tier 1 Counter-Strike worth watching for the last 2 weeks, and so Paravision has more eyeballs on them than ever. And even looking at how some of this tournament played out, I don't think people were game planning against them the way that they will now moving forward, and that's going to entirely be to their detriment. They're going to find out more of their tells, more of the ways that they like to rotate, that they like to gamble, how to fake out Jame a little bit better, and so it's going to be up to Jame and the
Let's talk, bro. Let's talk a bit until they come, bro. They're here. Ah. Mastermind, thank you, purple.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us.
Can I play B, guys?
No. You can play 2B maybe, or maybe all B.
I don't know. 2v3.
I play A. I play A.
2v3.
I play balcony, okay?
Play default.
Yeah. Can I play balcony?
Who play where? Falcon lost the match, you know.
Falcon won? No way. Hey, move purple. What are you trolling for?
Para version won. James.
No way, bro.
3-0.
I bet at my house, bro. I bet at my house.
Focus. Come back.
Full B. Oh, up there.
If I bet my house, I don't lose. One side.
What? Don't worry, bro. I can sleep in this. Chill. No way.
Really?
What?
Dude, why you?
It's always green, bro. Last game was green as well, bro.
Green is not my fault, bro.
No, it's all for 3 versus 1 you lost. Shame.
Dude, I killed 3 people, man. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm not saying your fault, bro.
Green could kill one more, but he lost it. Green, what are you doing,
Yellow
bro?
killed one, bro, and I have more damage.
No move it!
But I have 115 damage, bro. Imagine.
Green, look now, you're blocked.
the same kill than me? Okay, shut up, man.
Okay. I was kidding, bro. Green is the worst.
I think it's for me.
B again.
Don't pick. One mid.
It's B.
B, bro. 3 or 4.
Try to save. Ups. He's ups. One behind you. Kill behind you. One behind you.
Save.
Terrorists win.
Focus, team. I play this one apps. Yeah. Or
Guys, one play short, one play long, one play pit. It's a good position.
Go short, Green. Go short.
I go.
smoke. I think it's me, but I'm not sure.
Oh, can you... Something B.
One me.
Deploying flashbang.
Fuck this shit.
One me.
Can you first, bro? Can you first? Still one mid.
One go banana, help.
One mid,
Bombs
one
down
mid,
mid.
one
One more mid.
Mid of the back, sharp with the...
Info, bro. Info. Just speak, bro.
Second mid one.
One more mid.
Mid, one more, mid, one more. Daily pick, daily mid.
Shh. Orange go.
I'm going.
Second mid. Under balcony.
No.
Maybe long or short, I don't know.
Can be.
Kill him. Nice.
Nice. Oh, minus 85, I hit him. Nice.
See, green is waking up. It's purple card. I get it. Do you know that yellow is my son?
Your
Papa?
son? Yes, I am older than him, but still his son.
All right, gentlemen, this is it.
I'm aware of spawn.
Throwing fire. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire.
Nice.
Throwing grenade.
Flashing. Molly, smoke.
Oh shit. We both did it.
One second mid, I
No
think.
problem. Watch mid, guys.
One mid. 1 second mid. Dead.
Ooh.
No one mid. Probably inside banana.
Oh, yeah. Watch out boiler, maybe.
Going back.
Bomb B. I mean, hey.
Okay, come.
I have apps.
Yeah, just check that.
Watch out for mid as well.
I have mid, guys. I'm behind him.
They took the bomb.
Just hold there.
Boiler.
Too well.
He's second mid, jump up.
I think jump, yeah.
1 second mid, 1 second.
Nice.
And a 78.
I got you, brother.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Thank you.
Bro, who the f... It's your dead?
It's your lucky day, Green.
Why,
Come
brother?
here. شملوا Fortnite, Green. My balls are itching, bro.
You have the privilege to eat them.
Okay.
One spot.
Wolf, you go B, okay, with me, okay?
Me?
Wolf.
Wolf, it's a good guy.
Is he coming back?
Easy back.
We're really laying into them.
I think he's playing in a microwave.
timeout or no timeout?
Yes, yes.
Oh, drop knife, blue. Switch knives.
Drop knife, blue. Press F10.
Okay.
Press F10 and then you drop knife. Oh shit, I can't. Oh no.
F1.
I can't.
I got more of it. It's all good.
Couldn't press F1, I don't know.
Faltou comida em casa, procuro na rua. Guys, where are you from?
I'm from Mozambique.
Yes, bro.
I'm from Kazakhstan.
That's a bomb.
I'm from Zimbabwe. Harare.
Kazakhstan is not a bomber, you stupid. My country.
What?
Why you making fun of my friend's country, bro? Why, bro? I need to know, bro.
Racist.
I need to know, bro. Kazakhstan has beautiful bitches, bro.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Time out, bro, hey!
Pause.
See, I was waiting, bro. I was waiting for the last moment. Don't panic.
Yeah,
You are watching
Was
the
I-
Kazakhstan bitches.
Oof.
Hey,
naked.
don't talk about my ladies like this one.
Oh,
You
bro,
like
Oh,
he has
to-
all
like
the
to-
ladies, bro.
that's
He has
right.
all the ladies, bro. Navy, bro. Fatima.
Yetmir.
Yetmire. Valbona. He has Ilire. Shukriye, Miradia, and bro, you need to see Fatuna, bro.
Elmia.
You need to see Fatuna, bro. Fatuna is the hottest, bro. And Visara is
Time out.
the
Time
best.
out.
F1.
ChatGPT have good names.
ChatGPT.
No,
bro.
Right, have good names.
No, bro.
Real
No.
names, I promise.
Imagine,
Some more mail to be
imagine.
configured this one too.
Real Batman. 21 children, 20 baby mothers.
You're great.
Me, I was fucking Fafi, bro. I was
Nice,
fucking.
brother, you come.
I have a Fafi, Tajania,
I'm about
Max
to
Vita,
crack orange.
Ashley, Lindo. Bro, I have all the bitches in Zimbabwe, bro.
Okay, guys, let's go focus. Let's go. Man.
Let's go, focus, let's go.
Motivation.
Fire in the hole.
Smoke. Flashing city. Flashing ramp.
Wait, I met.
One was T-ramp. Orange.
Smoke. Laying down smoke. Throwing flash.
Second middle.
That's the last. He's T-ramp. Perhaps.
Nice.
Oh, hello, Blue. Why are you so good, bro? He turned on his cheats. Bro, why are you so good, bro?
The orange is good, my friend.
I think purple is the best.
The better one.
Yes, I'm the best. Purple. Hey, purple, you troll! What is this? You were saying your best player.
I'm warming up. I'm warming up. I didn't play today.
Nice, nice. One more would be banana.
Smoke!
Watch out, mid.
Throwing flashbang.
Nice, last ramp. Last mid. But there is ramp mid, you know what I mean.
Deploying flashbang.
Brother, what is this, brother?
You are too good, brother.
Me and Top G are twins, bro. Okay, church stuff, church stuff. See, bro, the motivation he gave us, bro, we are winning.
Yeah, of course.
MVP of the game. Yeah. That jump was so sexy. Molly deep.
One ramp. Don't think,
Fuck. Let's go banana, please. Help, banana.
Yo!
Sorry, my brother. Sorry, my brother. Sorry.
Banana, help.
Papa, can you flash?
It's for beer or not?
Maybe.
No, don't take, go back.
Oh, bro, don't peek it! Peek, banana. Joking, peek, bro. You have confidence. Relax, relax, relax.
Watch banana yellow.
Relax, relax. Side B. Ah. 2V. Low.
Right, yellow. Left. Last one.
Coffins.
Defuse ninja. You're gonna city, plan for city.
Wait.
City plan for city, no time.
Oh, bro, don't make me pressure, bro. Let me play. Don't pressure me. Let me play. I had kids. Please,
Oh,
just let me play. Oh, this guy, bro. What is this bot now?
I'm going to
Cover this area.
I'm playing it.
Cover
Make
this
bot
area.
stable. Make bot stable.
Roger that. Flashbang.
Watch out, mid.
Ah, bro. They won't be short deep.
Laying down smoke.
Bomb mid.
Throwing grenade.
Long already.
Flashbang.
One with the bomb.
He's already long city. How?
I told you. One HP there. Orange. Probably going there. Careful on your back.
A long. We're going coming city.
City. City last.
He's left.
What is this?
See, bro, if you let me play, I play. If you speak to me.
Can you drop me one?
Yes. I dropped to blue.
I can drop. Who want?
No one.
Blue, save your money, my baby. Save your money for me, baby.
Okay, baby.
Be my dad.
Gay. Green, don't molly, second mid.
Flashing.
Oh.
Smoke.
They smoke me, purple. Careful.
Opera Tiram.
Deploying flashbang.
Second, apps. He's going up.
Yep. Watch out. Nice.
Dead. Close door. Sound. Bomb apps. From T-spawn. Nice. There.
Terrorists win. Alright.
Crazy. Playing right like crazy.
I'm not rich, but I live like a millionaire.
Millionaire.
I'm not rich, but I live like a millionaire.
Purple. Congratulations, Purple.
Congratulations.
You have made your very first girl, bro.
Whoa,
Yes, now he started
Purple!
doing too much.
Congratulations! Congratulations, Purple!
At the end of the game, it's gonna be top potato.
I'm 3 HP, brother. I can
Go back.
Watch out, one.
I can boost you orange.
Yes, please. They're coming.
Mid. Nice.
Fuck, wanna scout
Oh,
there?
sorry.
No problem.
Sorry.
I go B.
I got
Both there or not?
No need to go. No need to come. I can't be alone.
T-ramp.
Come B.
I go B.
2B.
B is gonna be
2 banana.
yellow.
Relax.
I'm gonna, bro.
They're already on site.
He's on this side.
Side yellow! Relax, нахуй.
Shit.
Yeah. No, don't play off.
I'm so shit.
One
Where
copy.
is he?
One copy. One cassote.
No.
Why are you playing two ops, man?
No way, man.
Go.
Nice try, bro. Let's laugh about it, bro. We can win 2 more.
Let's go.
They are shit, but okay.
Okay, let me play this one round, B.
With me or blue? Me or blue?
Whoever. I think you.
Blue, you want to go B or A?
I'm
B or A,
B player,
blue.
I'm B player, man.
Okay.
I'm not rich, but I live like a millionaire.
In the area. Fire in the hole.
Oh,
Rotating fast. Never come B again, bro.
That's B.
Deploying flashbang.
nice. 2 ramp.
Grenade out.
F1, blue. Green. Watch out, apps.
1B. 2B.
Side.
Banana.
I see him. Boom, going up.
Hey.
Half HP.
They entered it.
Go together. He's open. Do it together. Ups, ups, grenade ups.
Nice pick. Duh, bro. Nice try, bro. I love you. You are funny, bro.
Drop Macta, drop Macta.
Don't come be ever.
Or MP9,
Yellow.
MP9.
Yellow piece of shit.
MP9.
Drop. We don't have money, bro. We don't have money.
Drop MP9. Drop
Sell
MP9.
your utility, bro. Sell utility.
Move it. Smoke. Grenade. Incendiary. Grenade out. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Let's say.
Incendiary out. Counter-terrorists win. It is time now, my brothers.
The period. Yeah. You know? Yeah, probably he comes and goes, bro. Because he's feeling moody.
I think he's playing part.
Make both stay home, but someone come with me mid too long, we go for city, okay? And play 2B.
Yeah, let's go. I grenade.
I need as well, mid.
Put the what's that?
Too long. Go B. 3B. 3A. Watch out city. Knock.
I think no one
City.
wants.
Two city. Last.
One side. Good time. Cancel it. Just speak when he starts defusing.
Nice.
Almost ace.
Do you wanna go off F and jump?
Orange, thank you for carry.
No problem.
Orange is my boyfriend.
You're gay.
Oh, yes, puppy.
Do you any granite mid? Well.
One long. Maybe one banana.
Too long dead. Too long dead. Come.
Watch banana pit.
Oh, we have bot. We have bot banana, bro.
One T-ramp. Fuck, you have two last banana. Mid.
Terrorists win.
I'm
One
not
was
rich,
ups.
but I live like a millionaire.
Oh fuck.
Oh, bot of up. I'm gonna push and then take the bot.
Igen,
Oh,
drömmer
nice.
vi drömmer ni cage då.
Both heavy.
I'm gonna.
No, let the bot play. The machine is dead. The
Bot is not rich, bro. But he lives like a millionaire.
Bro, you don't stop, bro. You don't stop.
I'm super low, bro.
I'm lagging.
One banana.
Guy, mid, 1 more second mid.
I was 8 HP.
Copy.
Move out, move out.
Watch out. Bot is trapped.
Bot is botting.
One is mid reload.
Counter-terrorists win. Got this area. Yes. I'm throwing a grenade.
1 second mid. One banana. Help!
Counter-terrorists win. Hold here. Affirmative.
Last city.
Terrorists win. We're on a real man.
I'm gonna take the bot.
Let's go to this area. Affirmative. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a flashbang.
No more long.
Grenade out. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Banana, go. Banana, go. What the fuck you doing here?
Counter-terrorists win. Let's go. Come on, after cover the ball. Got this area. Affirmative. Grenade. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke. Counter-terrorists win. Go, go, go! Cover this area. Got this area. Cover this area.
Fucking idiot, don't play up, motherfucking shit. Go B, last side, go B, run. City. Plant, reload.
Be killed. Let's go. Kill this area. Oh, yeah.
Flash me. One long, one long.